not all beer hacks are mixing beers with other beers. It doesn't have to be a combination. Sometimes a beer hack can be an additive that's put into the beer. Here at Wake, they have just, like, as of minutes ago, tapped a brand new Gose, and they're adding syrup to it. Let's find out about this beer hack here at Wake.
So this is a traditional style Gose, which is a kettle sour that's brewed with sea salt. And for some people, maybe the sea salt might be a little bit too much. And so it's historically an offering to have a couple of different kinds of syrups to maybe cut into that and make it a little bit sweeter of a beer.
So you start with the Gose, and then you have a variety of syrups here. So you let them choose which syrup they have?
Yeah, so we have two. We have a more herbaceous one, and it has notes of vanilla and cardamom and vanilla.
Oh, wow.
I think cinnamon.
Okay.
And is a regular flavor that they use over in Germany with their kettle sours.
Okay.
And then we made a watermelon simple syrup because watermelon is everywhere right now.
Right.
And so it's really fresh and vibrant and fruity.
So can we try that?
Please.
You don't put both syrups in there.
No,
it's one or the
that'd
other.
be crazy.
Yeah, I know. We're not trying to start a fire or anything here.
I know.
Okay, so that lets you know exactly how much syrup to put in there.
Exactly. So we just do an ounce of it and just give it a little swirl.
Look at that. It's like, you know what you look like right now? You look like the wizards on the logo for Wake Brewing, like you're mixing a potion.
Well,
I have to imagine that was intentional.
We are.
Yeah?
We are.
Oh my goodness. So that's, you know, when you say watermelon, I'm thinking I'm going to get like sugary candy Starburst watermelon. This tastes like actual watermelon that was in Deb's fridge.
Yeah.
This is wonderful.
A little bit more earthy than sugary sweet.
Oh my gosh. And it's almost like just a little bit of salt on watermelon.
Yeah, that's what the goal was.
That's mission accomplished.
So I'm glad you like it.
Dynamite beer hack. Again, the name of the Gose is?
Right now it's just called a mic check because we call all of our like test batches mic check series. So it's still a mic check right now. And so if it comes back around, we'll give it a name. But right now it's just a mic check Gose.
Order the mic check and then order one or both syrups, but not at the same time because that would be
Crazy.
That would be crazy.
Bananas.
When it comes to beer hacks and people mixing beers together, probably the first place anyone in the Quad Cities has ever done that is Bent River. By virtue of the fact that you've been here the longest, and there are so many different flavors that lend themselves to mixing and matching, yes?
True, yeah.
I'm thinking of the one that when we asked viewers, like, what's the combo that they like the most? We heard a lot about a combo that you can get at Bent River called Holly Berry.
Yep, the holly berry. Currently, we use the jalapeno and the strawberry rhubarb. Traditionally, it's been jalapeno and whatever fruited wheat we have. Maybe the raspberry or whatever is probably what's most familiar to people. But
what are some of the other mixtures that people get here? And when you're at Bent River, what are some of the things you can ask for? And the bartender will know what you're talking about.
Well, we got the hot blonde where we mix the jalapeno and the uncommon.
Ooh. Jalapeno and uncommon stout.
Yeah.
Interesting. Does it seem like jalapeno gets used in a lot of beers around here?
It does. It's
People
very versatile.
Right on. So hot blonde, holly berry. Can you think of any others?
The one that I've done lately is the cherry limeade sour with some DeSoto, about a quarter cherry limeade sour, and the rest DeSoto. And
so 3/4 DeSoto.
Yeah.
The DeSoto lager is so good.
So you're kind of getting the lime and the DeSoto without the lime.
Right on.
And the DeSoto.
Okay. What is it about the jalapeno beer that you guys and regulars here want to put it in so many other different Bent River beers?
Well, I think it's just it's unique. You know, you got some spiciness to it, and especially lately, it seems like everybody's into a little bit of spice. So it's versatile, and we use it in a lot of things.
Is there ever talk when you are launching a beer, when you have a brand new beer that you're rolling out, is there ever talk right away of, this is a great beer, but you know what it would be good in? Like, are you instantly thinking about it being used as an ingredient in like a menu hack, or does it just sort of happen on its own?
I think it happens on its own a lot, but I know when we do get a new beer, it's always in my mind, well, what can I put this in that might be tasty?
What I'd like to try though is the rhubarb and the jalapeno.
Okay.
Does it have a name? It's just the,
it
that's the
doesn't.
holly berry right now?
That is the current holly berry.
Okay, so as long as it's jalapeno and whatever the berry is, that's the holly berry.
Yeah.
May I?
Yeah. Strawberry rhubarb here.
Okay.
And generally we just do half and half. Some people do order in different ratios.
But that looks terrific. Okay, so this is wonderful.
And if it's too much jalapeno, your next one you can adjust.
Of course you did it perfectly, but I wonder if there's ever talk about just distributing this, like putting this on a store shelf next to the Uncommon Stout and the.
I mean, I haven't heard that, but that could definitely happen.
I mean, I don't want to tell
something
people
to talk
at
to
Bend River,
the guys a lot.
Yeah, well,
And we'll get you your cut too.
that's all I ask for. Just give me a 4-pack of this every once in a while. We'll be straight. Stompbox, not a place where people go nuts mixing beers.
No, not too much, but if it's requested, we like to try to accommodate.
And again, this is one of those things that we find out where sometimes, brewers make a beer with something in mind, and us mixing things together is not the experience that a brewer had in mind when he or she designed it, right?
Blasphemy.
But there are some rare exceptions that people can ask for.
Yeah, absolutely. This one in particular, like our fruited sours, sometimes people don't like it so sweet, so we'll cut it with a light beer of ours. And depending on the percentage of the pour, we call it a 70-30, 60-40, see how sweet they want it.
So that's a question you would ask, how sweet you want it before you determine whether it's 70 or 60.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. So what is this, 70 or 60? Oh wait, don't tell me. Let me see if I can guess.
Yeah, I did one of each here.
Well, this is clearly only 60%. This is delicious.
I don't mind it myself once in a while.
This
Cut
is-
back on the sweetness, or fruited sours mixed with the Hefeweizen sometimes.
I mean, there are
good.
people who claim they don't like sours. This would be a good way to get them to realize that maybe they do.
Yeah.
Are there any other things that you mix back there? I know you said sometimes someone will want a shandy, and shandies are not something that are on the menu here at Stompbox.
True, yeah. We don't have a shandy on tap necessarily, so we'll just mix some lemonade in with blonde ale or whatever light beer that'll mix well with. So
If anybody wanted to mix any two beers, are there limits to like how accommodating you'll be?
not necessarily. Maybe we'll just make them pay up front in case it doesn't turn out too well.
So if somebody had an idea for mixing two styles, and they say I think it'll be good, it's fine. But
Yeah,
cash on the table.
I've literally said that sounds awful, but I'll do it. Yeah.
But you can get the 70-30 or the 60-40, and if you ask for that by name, the bartenders will know what that means. We're witnessing history here.
Well, that's lovely.
You can see why people enjoy that,
I understand why.
even though that's not your idea.
100%.